looking at the three ways for you to measure inflation, we have personal consumption expenditure in red, which is currently sitting at about 6.2%. Consumer price index, which is in blue, which is sitting at around 8.2%, and that tends to be the number that the Federal Reserve and most of the news associations use when talking about current inflation in the US. And then finally, we have producer price index currently sitting at 14.26%, and that is the prices that producers pay for their commodities like their wood, their metal, their steel, and etc. Now, what is interesting is the green line, which is your producer price index, is much more volatile than your red and blue line, which is your producer prices, what we actually pay for goods and services, not what the producers pay. And so it tends to go up a lot faster than consumers' price index, and it goes down a lot faster than the consumer's price index. The question I'm curious about is the consumer price index lagging the producer price index? Because as producers need to pay more for their materials, it gets to the point where those prices get passed on to the consumers. And vice versa, as those producers pay less for their materials, those prices get passed down to the consumers. But looking at the data, it seems to move very in line, which is interesting. Now, it does seem like while inflation in general is staying pretty high up there at the moment, producer price index is taking a very substantial dip since the rate increase has started. So it seems like we are already on a path of lower inflation, and we might not be in this for too long. Let me know your thoughts. Are these numbers credible, or do you have a better source? Let me know in the comments.